Hi, and welcome back to another video in my AI-powered mapping series for ArcGIS web developers. I'm excited to show you something fun today, how to generate dynamic AI-powered images based on map locations. This feature is great for adding a creative and interactive edge to your mapping apps. So let's get started. All right, let's jump in. As always, we've got our basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript already set up. Now, we're going to start with our HTML, and we're going to add a div for our modal. And this modal is going to contain an image element to display the generated image and a close button to hide the modal. And next, I'm going to add a bit of CSS to make sure that the modal is hidden by default and is centered on the screen when it's shown. All right, now to the JavaScript. So first I need to set up the modal functionality. I grab the modal element and the image inside the modal using getElement by ID, and this will allow me to control when the modal shows and what image it displays. And next I'm going to add a click handler for the close button. So when someone clicks the close button, I want to hide the modal and clear out the image. So to do that, I set the modal's display to none and reset the image src to an empty string. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the map functionality. So I'm going to add a click event listener to the view. So whenever someone clicks on the map, we're going to capture that location and use that to generate our AI-powered image. So inside this event, I'll create a prompt dynamically. I'm going to pull the longitude and latitude from the click location, formatting it to 2 decimal places, and describing the type of image that I want to generate. Next, I need to send this prompt to the Stability AI API. And to do that, I'm going to use form data to package up the prompt and some additional parameters like the output format and aspect ratio. Okay, then I make a post request to the Stability AI API. I'll include the form data and set the required headers like the API key for authorization and the accept header to specify that I want the response in an image format. Now, once I get the response, I'll extract the image as a blob, which is like a raw file that I can display. I create a temporary URL for the blob using url.createObjectURL, and then I set this as the src for the modal image. And finally, I will show the modal by setting its display to flex. And that's it. Now let's go ahead and test this out. When I click on the map, the application will generate an AI-powered image based on that location. And we see it here in our modal. And that wraps up day 8 of our series. We successfully integrated Stability AI with ArcGIS to create location-based dynamic images. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, happy coding.